Everyone, this is Kelly, the shrinking teacher, and I'm coming to you. I thought it would never happen. It's been a long year coming, but I'm coming to you for my 1 year post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy. Post-op 1 year, which is crazy to me. I did decide to sit in front of my tree. My tree is all decorated. Just so you guys could have something besides me to look at. I am coming to you at the end of the day. I just washed my face and did a mask, and my hair's a mess. So this is Kelly in the raw. So I do plan on doing a skin flick. I'm not going to do it with this video, just because I want to kind of share just what's been going on and where I am at this point. So I think the last time I came to you was a couple of weeks ago. I was in the 173 range. So I guess I'll go ahead and give my stats. So 1 year ago, on December 10th, 2015, today is December 10th, 2016, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy. My high weight was 286. My high BMI was 46, which was morbidly obese. I don't know which obese class it was, but it was definitely obese. My weight 1 year ago today on my surgery day was 266. I lost 20 pounds on my pre-op diet. I had a 1 week liquid diet with a healthy meal at night, and then a second week of 1 week of liquid diet. It was all liquid. I lost 20 pounds pre-op. And over the last 12 months, I have gotten down to where I am today, which is at 172.2, which is 113.8 pounds lost from my high weight, or 93.8 pounds lost since surgery. Currently, my BMI, which we all know is bogus, but I guess it has some validity when you're talking weight loss. My BMI right now is at a 28, which is in the overweight range, but is definitely not in the obese range anymore. I've been maintaining my weight around the 175, 173 mark for about a month now. I guess I technically have lost 2 pounds this month, but really I'm seeing this past month as kind of a maintenance month because it's been way up and way down. At the beginning of the month, I was really struggling with my headspace and picking up just some poor habits. I guess I'm at the point now where I really have to truly convince myself that I'm worth it for these changes to continue. I definitely do not want to slip back into a lifestyle of bad eating habits that landed me being 286 pounds to begin with. I can definitely see at this point how people end up with a large amount of regain after weight loss surgery, because it's real easy to lose your self-control. It's real easy to pop chocolate or potato chips. Those kind of things fit in the sleeve beautifully. You really have to convince yourself that it's worth making the hard choices, and it is not the easy way out, getting this surgery. This last year has been, I would say that my success has been better than the average weight loss surgery patient, as far as the ease of my weight loss, the ease of my symptoms, and what I've been able to eat. So I guess I'll kind of go back to pre-op and kind of just tell you where I am and what I've been doing at the different stages. So pre-op, like I said, I had a 1 week, 3 shakes a day and 1 healthy meal at night. And I could also have either a bar or a little, it was kind of like a rice cake little snack that came from my nutritionist's office for a week. And then I went to a week of full liquids of 5 shakes a day, water. I will be the first to say if you are pre-op, follow your doctor's plan. Some people say they sneak and cheated and that kind of stuff. Y'all, this was too much of a big deal for me to want to cheat on the pre-op diet. I did not want my surgeon to get in there and say, oh, your liver's too big, we couldn't do what we needed to do. So definitely, pre-op stage is terrible. I hated that 2-week liquid diet. I had no sleep. I had no tool to help me out. It was not fun, but it was definitely worth it. I mean, losing 20 pounds in 14 days, that was crazy. The time right after surgery, I had very little pain. Some people ask about the pain. The pain was, for me, very minimal. I never even took my hydrocodone or whatever the big liquid pain reliever was that my doctor prescribed me. I might have taken like 1 dose of it at home just as preventative measure. My scarring was fine. My, at the beginning you start. So that was my daughter coming out here. But anyway, I had this big blanket on my shoulders. I figured I'd take it off. Sorry if I end up showing too much skin. So anyway, I had a great post-op experience. I was able to get on a regular routine of sipping, drinking, doing my liquid diet, doing my full liquid diet, getting into soft foods, pureed foods, and getting into regular soft foods and back into transitioning into regular foods very, very well. There was never a time when I couldn't eat a food because of my surgery. There were times where I ate too much of something. The first day I had real food, oh my goodness, it was so good. The first real food I had was avocado and cottage cheese. Well, I thought I was going to eat half of the avocado and like 1/4 of a cup of cottage cheese. And that was not happening, y'all. My stomach hurt. Not because of what I ate, but because of how much I ate. So definitely, if you're in the beginning, watch those serving sizes and proceed with caution because you don't want to take in too much too fast. Since the surgery, since I've been on regular food, I've transitioned from doing some shakes, some bars, to all foods. I've done keto. I've done several different eating styles since I've been out of surgery. The constants have always been water and protein. Protein and water are your 2 most important things, as well as your vitamins. Even when I was doing the different eating styles, water, protein, and vitamins were always a part of the mix. I think water is a huge indicator of your overall success. I've always been able to get my water in. I've had days when I haven't gotten as much water in as I needed, but I've always been able to get it in on days that I've tried really hard. Drinking water is just a part of my life now. The other thing that has become a part of my life is taking vitamins. I don't take them 100% all the time, but if at the end of the week I have 1 day's worth of vitamins I haven't taken, then I've had a pretty good week. I've transitioned to be able to use a straw again. I know a lot of people are like, am I ever going to be able to use a straw? Yes, about, 8 months out, I was able to use a straw. I started using like a Tervis cup with a straw as my water vessel, and I have no problem using a straw now. Pretty much, y'all, I eat really normally. I just eat tiny amounts, and by tiny, I mean at 1 year out, I can eat quadruple what I could eat at 6 weeks, 8 weeks out. I can probably eat a cup of food. Some people I know say they can only eat a half a cup of food. I can eat about a cup of food, depending on what it is. Like I can eat a small pork chop with a side. I can eat half of a chicken breast with a side. I can eat shredded chicken with cheese on top of it with a few tortilla chips. I mean, I can hold a decent amount of food in my stomach. There are still times when I overindulge and eat too much, but I learn from that and try not to do it very often. The one thing that I have fallen away from, and you might say, you know, Kelly, you look great, but your face isn't as slim as it used to be. Well, you're right, actually. You know, still got my collarbones and that kind of stuff, but my face is not as slim as it was probably 2 months ago. I'm about the same. I'm a little bit cut off again. Anyway, the one thing that I wish that I would have been a little bit more diligent about over the last year is after I was cleared to exercise, which was about, I don't know, 6 or 8 weeks after surgery, I started running. I started doing some weightlifting. I started leaning out pretty quick. Got a membership at a gym and was just doing really well. When I went back, even over the summer, I did really well. I was moving all the time. I was getting 10,000 steps. I was doing really well. I went back to school this year, and you know, at the beginning of the school, I work as a teacher, and I have yet, it is almost Christmas break, and I have yet to get in a good routine of exercising since I've gotten back into work this year. I was proud of myself. I did get up this morning and go exercise. My plan is to work out tomorrow. And I become complacent in valuing myself. I'm making excuses on why I can't go to the gym because my kids need me, or my husband needs me, or my house needs to be cleaned, or whatever. Y'all, those excuses are always going to be there. And those excuses are what got me to being 286 pounds. I love the size that I am right now. But if I don't make the lifestyle changes with diet and exercise for the rest of my life, this won't last. My initial consultation with my surgeon, he said, Kelly, I will give you a Cadillac, but your job is to take care of it and clean it and wax it and not leave it out to get destroyed by the elements. You've got to drive it, and you've got to take care of it, and you've got to maintain it. And I feel like I'm at the point where I have a Cadillac. You know, I'm wearing a size 8 pants. I'm wearing a size medium shirt. That freaks me out when I see clothes that are that size that I can get on my body and wear. But it's my job to keep it here. And to think at the point, you know, I would like to lose 8 more pounds. I would like to see 165. 165 would put me at losing 100 pounds since surgery, which I have not done yet. I'm hoping that with the beginning of this new year, I can really make those promises to myself and, you know, start exercising like I should and see these last 8 or so pounds come off. But it's my job to maintain this Cadillac. I don't want to be smaller than a size 8, but I do want to tone up. I do want to be more lean. And at this point, you know, I'm okay if I'm done. I'm okay if this is my maintenance weight, but I don't want to gain any weight. Gaining weight would scare me right now because I feel like if I was to gain weight, I would lose control. And this whole year has been learning self-control. So anyway, that's where I am. I do have some pictures I'll kind of, you know, photo collage in at the end of this to show you where I've been this year, where I came from. Looking back at where I was, I don't even recognize that girl. That girl was sad. She was lonely. She was the mom on the couch. I never did dance parties with my kids. I never jumped on the trampoline with my kids. I never went on walks with my kids. And now I'm the mom I want to be. I'm the wife that I want to be most of the time, as much as I can be. So that's where I am. I do just want to say a huge shout out to all of my subscribers. I was never expecting for 300 people to watch me. I was never expecting for people to be so kind in their comments and be so supportive, and to watch my transition. Y'all have been awesome. I love watching your videos. I don't watch everybody's. I can't. But the people that I watch, that watch me, it's so nice to just have this support system. If you are new to weight loss surgery or have not done it yet, I totally recommend making videos. I think going into this next year, I'll probably do monthly videos. I will not, y'all won't have a need for me to do weekly videos. But anyway, go back and watch my first video, because I'm sure it's a trip, and I was huge and, you know, crazy. But thank you so much for your support. I could not have had the support that I had this year without you guys in the YouTube community. Have a great day, great week, and a Merry Christmas. Enjoy the holidays, and don't forget that the holidays are about celebrating the birth of our Lord and being generous. So go out there and give. This year I have given so much more than I ever have in the past, just because I have a new joy. So anyway, Merry Christmas and have a great year.